guns you guys know and love. Because with the new Warzone season, we got 5 wins with the next ultimate meta class that just received a huge update. The first gun we're starting off with is the STBAR, which had so many crazy buffs to it. Oh my gosh, it's already ripping. Wait. Oh, okay, hold on. Right now, we're looking for a gun that tops the last current meta, which was the Hemlock, and the STB is the first one we're testing out. Oh my god, we're gonna see if we can replace the King. Because that Hemlock's gotta go. Okay, this is feeling great. See somebody. Did we get to increase that? Stun him. Nice. Nice. Oh man, this thing is an absolute hitter. So do make sure you guys are using specifically what I'm giving you, especially when we get to the new weapons. Dude, 12 with 30 up already. Holy cow. Oh, I think this is the new tempered thing. Backpack full. Wait, I have to drop something for that? Oh, sick. Okay, I got tempered, which is one of their newer features they've added. And I mean, it acts like tempered from Warzone 1. I'm able to play it up quickly like that. Now, so far, what I'm feeling about the gun and the attachments that I'm using specifically, I noticed that, again, because they reduced the damage range, or the damage at range, excuse me. Oh, what is that? I actually made this gun, oh, excuse me, more of an SMG than an AR. Everything else is put on this gun to make it shine for the up-close battles, which, as you guys can see, have been nothing but benefiting to me. Oh my god, against a what? Oh, I did not mean to use that, but this got nerfed. I wanted to test it out. Oh my god, that's insane. Dude, I might drop a 40 bomb. But so far, my overall opinions about this gun, it definitely feels a lot better than the Hemlock for the up close and mid-range gunfights, even though the damage got reduced. Did he leave? Oh, he jumped over. Oh my god, that's a perfect example. Shooting the player's foot is actually going to do just enough damage for those quote-unquote missed shots. So definitely something you guys should be taking into account. Oh my god, the torso up close though is insane. We have 36 players, oh excuse me, 20 players. And also, if you guys are wondering how I'm playing so well, shout out Control, man. You guys should definitely check that page out. You guys are looking to grub up on some stuff. Oh my goodness. Need to focus on the right hand side, and I'm actually gonna play underground here, which is gonna be a lot more benefiting. That's the player who's holding me out. Now this area does seem a bit contested, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flank this around. Gas mask though will help a lot. Now I already have 27, but I'm gonna rotate in. Cracked armor. Gas him, ping him. We're definitely gonna push into this. There's no need for me to push this. 2 players underneath. Now I'm gonna slowly back up. Overall, though, I do think this gun is a W. You have to try it out. We're gonna key strike the roof. Now, if I remember correctly, there should be a zip up over here by this ammo box. 1v1 now. There he is. And baby, boom! It's a W. Next gun. Next weapon is the new DLC battle rifle that will blow you guys away. There's actually multiple reasons on why this gun I think is gonna absolutely break the internet or break Warzone like the Kim K. Oh my goodness. And let me just say this. I don't forget about you, Noted Gang, either. Boom! Now, yes, this gun is very, very good and actually very, very powerful, but I guarantee not a lot of players are going to use it. And it's for a repeated pattern we've actually seen in a previous Call of Duty Warzone 1, MW 2019. Now, the 2 weapons I'm talking about specifically are actually the Odin and the Ram 7 back in the day. I'll talk about the reason why, but let's talk about why this gun is so overpowered, and it probably has to do with it being a battle rifle. Oh my goodness, dude. No sight, by the way. The reason for that is because every gun has its own category, right? You have the SMGs that are up close, SMG movement gun, or, I mean, movement guns. Dude, where did the guy think he was gonna go? Battle rifles aren't used as much just because they are usually semi-automatic. Now, that's an important point. A lot of players made the RPK into an AR by switching the attachments and whatnot, but you had to, you know, switch some attachments up, change your playstyle and all that good stuff. But like I mentioned, if I told you guys this was a battle rifle, no one would have thought. They would have probably all thought it was an AR because it's a fully automatic, fast-moving agility weapon that has 50 rounds in the magazine. Yes, players tend to use absolute metas, but players only really use that or if they're easy to use, which kind of make them absolute metas. It doesn't matter how powerful the weapon is. If players can't hit their shots with it, they're not going to use that, and that's kind of what we have. But you have an S pattern where it kicks a little bit slightly to the right and then a hard left. Even for me, it is still a little bit difficult to hit my shots, but I mean, oh my god, that guy just got pooped on. It is very rewarding, as you guys can see, especially with a 50-round magazine. You could also argue the AMAX class was something very similar, where it was hard to use, yet it only had vertical recoil, so it wasn't that difficult. So if there ever was a gun to practice with, I would guarantee you the most benefiting thing you guys can do is get the recoil. Wait, what is on my screen? What is that? Who is that? But if you guys can get the recoil pattern down with this weapon, it is going to be the most rewarding gun to date. I already have 21 kills with it with 36 remaining. We have a zone that's going to be very difficult to close out. And if I win this game, you guys got to drop a sub. Hello. No stun hit, so he got confident. He pushed it in. I didn't even know someone was there. Drop a sub, drop a like. Let him build the confidence up. Kind of rotate on the right side to take him out instantly. About 12 bullets as well. And 5 players remaining. He most likely came from that area. But this is where players like myself will start making assumptions. If he came from that way and I already killed someone there, that's likely cleared on the right side, at least lower half. So I should only be looking that way. If I look to the right, I'm gonna throw one of these bad boys up front. Get another one. Now I have the P-Strike and bot that for a rotation as well. And it most likely looks like I'm gonna want to play the right side on this back. But that person on the roof is most likely gonna jump off, and I need to be quick to take the roof and play before anything else. That is what we call COD timing, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. We're gonna recover from it quickly with 2 players remaining, both gonna be underneath me. And I'm gonna play the next rotation for the kills. I also have a golden gas mask, so I'm gonna do a late rotation here. If you guys don't know, the longer you're in zone, the faster you're going to go through gas mask and damage itself. I haven't played zone at all. Got players most likely can rotate that way as well. Because of cluster strike, I'm going to play the right hand side and look for this 1v1 fight. I'm going to get spotted in the back. Looks like he was doing a late rotation as well. So we caution. I'm going to turn. I'm going to go ahead and put him down. Now I'm going to say this. No to game. Drop that sub, baby. Boom! Next gun. The next gun is the perfectly built one-shot intervention. We're going to take a look on whether or not it's a W or L. Now, also with the gun, I'm going to be using the MP5 for the close quarter gunfights because, of course, I'm not going to be sniping up close. Unfortunately, it is not Par 98 that we know and love from Rebirth Island. I will and have to be fair when I come down to my comparison on whether or not this gun is good or bad. And also with the perfect build, I have this bunny reticle that moves and stuff. I think that's sick. I think someone's coming up on us. I'm trying to snipe, brother. Already, I feel like the sniper is very, very heavy compared to anything else we've seen before. And right there, it should have been some audio. Where's audio? The sniper's agility feels super heavy, not enough to really be able to quick scope. At times, you could make a Kar 98 class that was just as fast as your SMG build and was still able to one-shot and quickly ADS. This gun, however, with the build that needs to one-shot and is fast, it still seems a bit slow. The gun just feels a bit too heavy. And also one thing I want to mention, this isn't the only sniper that one shot. I think a lot of players only think, oh, it's only the intervention. It's actually other weapons that are bolt action or other snipers that can one shot when you have specific builds on them. Man, with that bullet drop being so detrimental, it just almost feels like the sniper should be used in a more strategic environment rather than just a run and gun type situation. Now with Rebirth disabled, we got to see if we can go buy it at the buy station. I'm going to spot, they call it as a hot spot, where we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 7 where we're missing one player, which seems to be the player close to me. We take him out and we should be able to look over the lip. And let me just say this, the MP5 build as well is very, very good. Gonna get the one-shot snipe right there. And again, it just isn't satisfying. It's not like a cool sniper or anything like that. Oh, he's gonna die to his own. Okay, well, that's fine too. I'm gonna guess the player's gonna be up on our right-hand side, so we're gonna go ahead and take the left. And now if we do get shot, we'll go through the gas. Let's see him just yet. He's gonna be over this lip right here or a little bit lower. Given the situation, I'm gonna kind of wait for him. Let me just say the MP5 100% is still meta. You guys definitely gotta give this a go. Work up, and I'm gonna go in the zone because I have gold gas mask burn on one player. I'm gonna look for a lip. There's gonna be some cover, and it's center zone. This player should be coming in between this crevice of the mountain. Take the gas mask off early, back into cover. See if we get a snipe on this player. He could be underground as well, which would he pop up there, but no, that's not gonna be the case. Actually, maybe it was. Still there. Probably gonna go cut left. This guy's throwing about 4 or 5 stuns a second. I don't even know if he even crossed yet. Seems like the player's kind of playing the high ground. I wouldn't definitely have pushed that. Sorry about that, Pops. I'll see you later in the next match, though. It's an L next gun. And we're bringing back the M13 that had a huge update to it. And this is actually going to excite a lot of you guys because it's actually even more easier to use with a better benefit as well. And before I talk about the attachments on the actual M13, let's talk about the weapon and what happened to it. Oh my God, out the air, bro. Oh my goodness, hold on, bro. Hey, hold on, it's already looking promising. Boom! That's a one-shot intervention, baby. Now, the M13 had an overall buff to its damage from the torso to the legs. Everything as a whole, the damage increased. Now, off the rip, I don't feel that big of a difference, I would say, but enough for me to actually notice. Yo, hold on, no cussing in my store, bozo. Whether or not you notice it, at the end of the day, on paper, this gun did receive a buff on the damage portion, but as well received a damage decrease on areas such as the head. So when going for the headshots, it's actually going to require more ammo to do that. Now, a lot of players see that as negative, but as me, I'm going to see that as a positive for one reason and one reason only. Back in the day, the M13 was only a good weapon just because you had to hit your headshots. Now, it had no recoil, so hitting your headshots wasn't too difficult, but your body and mind was almost trained to always start at the chest and then end at the head to quickly put down a player, and if you didn't do that, well, you're most likely gonna die. Now, in some cases, yeah, that actually makes sense. A weapon should not always be all about the positives, but the fact that they've removed that and kind of solidified more of the idea that, hey, you don't have to go for the headshots anymore. In fact, if you go for the headshots, it's actually not even gonna do that much damage, because now instead of trying to focus on the headshots and the recoil stability, you just have to hit any shots from the torso above. You'll be rewarded and be able to put that player down. Dude, I thought I heard something in the bush, bro. That kind of goes into the attachments on this M13. Most of the time, players had to increase their magazine size to control the recoil at distance, because again, they had to go for the headshot. You just have to focus on going for the headshots and having to make your gun based off that and that alone. Yeah, I'm being rewarded with kills just like that by hitting the torso or the back or anything like that. Although in solos, you can only get away with a 30, a 50 or the next magazine up is more than enough for any other quad size like duos, trios, or even a 4-stack on quads. Now, Resurgence disabled. I'll show you guys the attachments I'm using here at the end of the video, but right now we're gonna focus on the right-hand side rotation. I'm gonna need is a gas mask, considering it goes down to Suki Castle, but I'm also gonna play lower. Now, this is the only spot on the map you can actually dive into the water without pulling your parachute, or down to the zip line, excuse me. Okay. We might actually have a gas mask. We're gonna go back though, because we did drop something we needed, which was gonna be the battle rage in case we were unable to find a gas mask. We're gonna loot this body now with 19 kills. Doesn't seem like I'm getting anything on the radar. Now, I'm not gonna fully trust that, but enough to make me wary still that there might still be someone here. Fully fledged gas mask. Now we're set. I'm gonna pop this gas mask for unlimited tax free, because that's what this gives you. I think someone's behind me. I'm gonna use this to kind of get away. I'm gonna use this pretty much for ultimate high ground here. I'm gonna rotate early. Go into the window instead of high ground and top roof. And kind of pay attention on the right hand side. Whatever she is. So, with that, I'm going to bounce that off. With that, this is the only player that really is wary that we're on that. I'm going to do some damage. Seems like he's going for a far rotation. Not going to see him though. That's going to be one player remaining. Could be underneath me. Seems like he's going out this way. He's popping, so he has to go ahead of me. I'm going to line mark him. Wait till he's edge zone, and boom! Hey, it's a W. Try this next gun. All right, this next gun is definitely going to piss off a lot of people.
Don't do this, man. Don't do this.
I did it! We're bringing in the Sakin LMG, which is a gun that most likely will ruin Warzone forever. I say this because unlike the battle rifle DLC weapon we saw earlier, that gun has a high TTK, but very difficult to use. This is a gun that fits that same category. However, it's just easy to use. It's an LMG with, I think, around 100 base magazine. I mean, even up close up enough to put them down. And I talked about this gun a lot in the past. However, I think right now it has solidified its spot as #1, especially because there's certain attachments you don't need a rock anymore, considering the last update. No matter of fact, it already does enough damage to rip through players up close and at range. So I know my birthday is coming up, and we're gonna be doing drinking stream on the 17th, so make sure you guys are there. And also be here by the end of the video, because I'm gonna show you a class that pretty much is the ultimate class I want you guys to test out, that is made by a special guest. And a gun that I give it a fair shot, but whether or not it's ultimate meta is up to you. So make sure you stay to the end and let me know your guys' opinion. Because as updates roll out, so do different loadouts, and everyone's playstyle also evolves as well. I see him. Oh my god, I did see him through the wall. Oh my god, this gun is literally broken. Also, you guys saw a glimpse of it. I also have a special reticle on as well. That guy just got outplayed with a guy with an LMG who's moving at 2 miles per. You know what? I take that back. The agility on this gun isn't too bad, but we are 15 seconds till Resurgence disabled. Make that 4. Is that guy coming this way? We have 26 kills. This might be our highest kill game so far, and just wait till I show you the next gun, which is arguably better than this. Oh my god, just dropped to 12 players remaining now. Okay, we have a zone that's pretty much favored for us, so this is going to be literally where the LMG shines. The fact that I also haven't moved have made this game even more perfect. But take note, this is not ours. The fact that it hasn't disappeared, meaning the person that called that in is still with it. Everyone, you're lucky. Why aren't you, watching my back and stuff like that? I do have high alerts, so if someone looks at me, it's a quick to kind of turn and burn. This player's coming down the alleyway. That's tempered. I'm gonna live stream that. Do some damage, and I'm not gonna reload. I'm gonna close out this win. I have a P-strike I want to work with as well, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be too favorable, considering everyone's going to be over here and on this side. I don't have self-res either, so this is more or less like I'm going to wait the zone out and play the second zone after this one to get the counter UAV is going to be called in. Now, the best thing to do is when you see that counter UAV, look in it, and you could actually kind of mark where that player was. So he's going to be like within this area. He's probably going up here. He might go over here. Looks like he might have died, but if not, we'll see him pop up over there. Oh, there he is. 3 players remaining. We're gonna have zone as well. That player's dumb. Now we're left in a 1v1 situation with 29 kills. I'm gonna see if this player goes and rotates on my end. If they're smart, they're gonna go up there, but that P strike might have scared him enough to not want to take that loot path. This down. There he is coming out. Now what I'm gonna do is, now I can easily kill him, right? But I'm gonna show you the trick. I'm gonna mark him. Oh, it's not working. I'm just gonna mark him and then track him. For some reason, though, my marking's not working. It's either way, though. Boom! It's a W. 29.